Hey guys, so I'm back again today with another opinion video. Now, this one is called Cuticle Detective Inuba, and it was a parody show which I don't usually watch, but overall it was interesting. So rated the first episode. It's weird, it's different, it's a little bit odd, to be honest. They're drinking tea out of a broken rice maker because they didn't want to give the cop a cup. So they give him the rice maker and get him to drink the tea out of the rice maker. So it's a little bit weird. That's just to start off. This show was definitely interesting, even if it was a little bit odd, to say the least. So basically, Cuticle Detective Inuba. So he's a detective, his name is Inuba, and he gets stuff from hairs, or cuticles, like the human cuticle, and I'm not sure how to really explain this show other than it's a piece of work. It was interesting, I really enjoyed it, and usually I can't watch parody shows or shows that actually switch what's going on halfway through an episode, but this one just made me laugh enough that I was able to watch it all the way through. So every time he puts a hair in his mouth, he gets powers. So like white hair is healing, like black hair is like depression, and he just like brings down everybody in the area. And overall, each hair gives him a different power, so he uses that to his advantage. Although he can't power up without his assistant's help, which makes it a little bit weird and kind of useless at times, which makes him a little less useful in some situations than he could be, especially when he's chasing this goat. There is this evil goat that will not die. It will not die. It gets away with everything. No matter what goes on, this goat gets away with it. And because of that, the whole show revolves around this stupid goat and how it can get away with everything. It eats money, for goodness sake. Like, this whole thing of trying to find it starts with him robbing banks just to eat the money. Yeah, apparently the yen tastes the best. He tried a whole bunch of other money, but the yen tastes the best, so he's gonna keep robbing banks in Japan. So the assistant is a cross-dresser, and is totally in love with Inuba, which makes it a little bit weird. So it's a guy just like a girl, but she's very sadistic. She does not like the detective, who she feels takes Inuba away from her when they go on cases. And she's an interesting character. She's always plotting to kill the detective, and because of that, well, the detective doesn't actually die, I don't believe, but it's close a couple of times with poison and possession and a lot of other stuff. So there's this cuticle song, and I don't remember how it goes, but it was so cute and catchy, and I watched the subbed version. So it was adorable. I'll see if I can get a piece of it. If I can, I'll put it in. Otherwise, well, you'll just end up with me looking stupid. So all of a sudden, the main character goes through this power transformation by his assistant and gets really, really long hair, and he's basically just really, really hot. I like guys with long hair, both in real life and in shows. So, I mean, when I say I think the guy's hot, he's totally hot by my standards. So if you're looking for a little bit of a funky show with a hot main character, that's totally the show. There's a couple of pretty hot main characters. So when he's in his other form, as I said before, he gets power by chewing on hair. So the white is healing, the black is like depression and bringing down the whole atmosphere. And I don't remember the other ones right now, and of course I didn't write it down because I'm not the brightest. I didn't think it through very well, so that didn't happen. But there's this one board game in this one episode that's really Jumanji-like. And for anyone who's seen the the original Jumanji movie. I watched it as a child and it gave me nightmares. So this kind of gave me like flashbacks to the time when I was a child watching the Jumanji movie, and it really kind of creeped me out. But I mean, it was about three quarters of an episode was on this game. So it was weird, it was a little bit creepy, but it wasn't too bad. It gave me some creepy flashbacks I'd rather not do again, but I just won't watch the show again if it's going to remind me of Jumanji. The opening is cute, it's sweet, it's a little bit weird, but it's enough that I listen to it each episode. Yes, I'm an opening skipper if it doesn't catch me right away. The ending I wasn't really a fan of, it was just kind of meh, so I skipped it, but the opening I listened to every time because I actually enjoyed it. This really was a turn your brain off kind of show. It was a show that you really didn't need to be paying attention to, other than, of course, reading the subtitles because I don't speak Japanese, I don't understand Japanese, so thus I need to read the subtitles. I mean, it was a feel-good kind of show. It's turn off your brain and just let whatever happens happen kind of show. And I actually enjoyed it. And while I won't watch it again, I'll definitely recommend it as it was a decent show. It was something that was interesting. Anyway, so by the time you guys see this, I'll actually be in Mexico. I'm recording this about, what day is it today? Friday? So 2 days before it's set to release, I'm recording this so that I will be able to, well, fly to Mexico, because by the time this would release, I'll be in Mexico. So I will see you guys when I get back. Have a good day, guys.